So not only does your skin, your body type change, yes, your hair ages as well. Hello everyone, my name is Staci, and if you are new here, I am on a mission to invigorate my life, style, spirit, as I head to my 50th birthday in the fall this year. This series is all about finding solutions and feeling vibrant and confident again. And today we're kicking it off with the truth about midlife hair, because guess what? If you've noticed the changes too, it is not all in your head. Texture change and frizz. So let's start with texture. Now my hair used to really lay good, I felt like, just easy, and just liked it overall. But I've noticed in the last few years that the texture has changed. It has become a little bit more, before if it was frizzy, it was just from like humidity, but now it's just kind of overall, sometimes got that frizz to it. And it just kind of feels more coarse and doesn't lay as nice. At first I thought it was, one time when I got a haircut, I thought it was the haircut, but then I got a different haircut and it still was the same. Our hair cuticles, as we age, become more open. And then that means that our hair is struggling to keep that moisture in it, which leads to the frizziness and that rougher texture. Now, one tip that I recently discovered, and I have done it a couple times and I do think that it helps, but it's like 40 some years of retraining, how I do things. So I find myself still not doing this and shampooing the whole hair. But if you shampoo just the roots and just the top of your hair, and then let the conditioner do the rest for like the ends and really do it that way, I find that that does help a little bit with this. And then another product that I never used to use, but I'm loving now, is a leave-in conditioner. That is going to seal in the moisture and give a protective barrier against that frizz. A couple ones that I've been using recently is, there are two different price points. This is the Amika Hydro Rush Intense Moisture Leave-In Conditioner, or the L'Oreal, this is 2% Hydrolon Pump Replumping Leave-In Serum. And both of them you can actually use either on wet, damp, or dry hair if you want just a little extra, protection, a little bit extra plumpness, moisture in your hair. You can just squirt these on anytime. This one does have a little bit of a finer mister, but again, both I feel like have been working good for me. And as far as scents, this one has a little bit of, it has coconut water in it, so there's a slight kind of coconut scent, and this one I don't notice the scent on. The Amika Hydro Rush Leave-In Conditioner, this size 6.7 ounce, this retails for $31. The L'Oreal retails for $8.99, and this is 4.4 fluid ounce. And make sure you stay until the end, because talking about frizzies and flyaways, I have another product that is a must-have for me that I take with me in my purse when I go shopping, and I know I'm going to be trying on, so stay until the end for that. And I think maybe I should tell you, I think I found the best smelling shampoo and conditioner. But all right, problem number 2 with our hair as we age: thinning and the lack of volume. Now, mine hasn't been too bad with the lack of volume. It depends, I feel like, but the thinning, luckily I have really thick hair. So for me personally, this hasn't been a huge issue, but I know that it can be for people. But where I've noticed it is around my hairline. And now I've read that if you've worn your hair in ponytails for years, which I did, slicked back, that can kind of pull right there, and that can be the cause of some of the thinning around the hairline. And as we go through perimenopause and menopause, it affects the hair follicles, which I have found out, and that causes increased shedding, a slower growth. Now, I'd love to know if there are any products that you have tried or you're interested in, with this one. There's some that I have on my list that I want to, I need to get, like the Topic, I'm not sure how you say it, but that you can kind of fill in right here. But just know that scalp care can help with this. Think of the scalp as the soil for your hair. If it's unhealthy, the hair's not going to thrive. If you have bad soil, the flowers aren't going to grow. And even if you don't wash your hair every day, I don't, because it will dry it way out, it'll dry it out too much. Massaging your hair, massaging your scalp every day can also help, because what you're doing when you take care of your scalp, it promotes circulation and it helps waken those dormant follicles. So like, just get something like this. You can use this when you're in the shower or just anytime. You can just massage your scalp. Oh, that feels so good, by the way, too. But just kind of go around. You can do this every day if you wanted to, but I would say at least do a few times a week. And that's just, gonna wake up those follicles. But to really take care of your scalp, you have a detox shampoo. The one that I have is from Way. It's a detox shampoo, and it has apple cider vinegar. And what that does, it breaks down, if you've been using dry shampoo, it breaks down all that buildup without stripping the hair. So I don't use it, like I said, I have dry skin and I don't use dry shampoo a lot. So I don't use it all that often. You kind of have to play around and see what works for your hair. But some type of shampoo detox, to what you're wanting to do is get rid of any buildup on the scalp. And then you want to treat the scalp. Now the two that I have been using for my scalp is, we have a higher end and a more budget friendly Joy, a leave-in soothing scalp serum. And this one detoxifies as well, relieves itchiness, controls flaking. Now this one, it is 1.69, and this retails for $48. I did get this in an Ipsy Icon, I think it was, or a former BoxyCharm, one of them, which, by the way, that's why it's great, because like this paid, if it was an Icon, it almost paid for the box, but if it was a BoxyCharm, pays for the box. I love those. I have an affiliate link down below if you want to ever sign up for Ipsy's. This one does have a little bit of scent. You use this one on your scalp dry, and you want to use 2 to 3 drops. You massage it in, and it just, it feels nice. Now, a more budget-friendly option is from Pacifica. And by the way, this one was from Pacifica too. This is $9. This is the Scalp Love Rosemary Mint and Scalp Serum. This one is $14 for 2 fluid ounce. It also has a scent. It is rosemary mint, as you can guess. It has, I would say, the mint is kind of a little bit stronger than the rosemary. This one is more, I almost get more like citrusy from this one. It's got apple cider vinegar, witch hazel. So from scent wise, this one is stronger. Now this one you do want to shampoo after, or you can use it as an overnight and leave it overnight. This one you do not rinse. So they're a little different, but they're both going to accomplish, they're both going to help your scalp be a little bit healthier. Problem number 3 is dullness and loss of shine. And it comes back to those cuticles and the dryness. When your hair isn't smooth, it doesn't reflect the light as much, giving it more of a dull overall look. And that's where an oil comes in. Just like oils are wonderful for your face to prevent dryness and help with dryness, for the hair oil, okay, I have 2 that I'm liking, and we have 2 different price points as well for this. Your higher end one, this is a Miracle Fruit Oil. Miracle Fruit Seed Oil Treatment for all hair types. Comes in a very pretty bottle. Now this one is 1.7 ounce, and you can get this one at Nordstrom's for $50. If that is above your budget, another option is from Garnier, and this is the Moroccan Sleek Soothing Oil. This is 3.75 for $6.99. There is a little bit of a scent. I'm almost out of the fruit oil. That one, there's a little bit of a scent, but I would say it's less. Instantly, yeah, there is a little bit of scent, but instantly smooths your hair. So both of those really would recommend. And another little old school kind of trick is, have you ever heard of rinsing your hair, the last rinse, in cold water, and wondered, why does that work? Well, the cold water, guess what? It helps seal in the cuticles. So it locks in the shine. Yes, cuticles. And all right, I said there's going to be some bonus things for the flyaways. The thing that I love, this is from Briogio, Style and Treat. This is a sleek stick. It looks kind of like a mini deodorant, but you can carry this when you go, because I don't know about you, but when I go shopping and I'm trying on things, my hair looks a fright when I'm done. Maybe I need to use some more hairspray, trying that. But anyway, if you get those little flyaways, after you've tried on things, just take this and go like that. Now I hold it like this instead of like this. I know it sounds weird, but if you're holding it like this, more than likely, at least for me, I'm pressing harder, and so more product is going on my hair. If I'm holding it like this, less product is going to go on my hair. And with this, you just need a little bit, and then it controls all those flyaways. So yeah, this is going to last a long time. Really love this product. My other bonus for you is the best smelling shampoo and conditioner I think I have used. I don't know about ever, but that I can remember, that comes to my mind. And that is from Pacifica. This is their Rosemary Mint line. If you love rosemary and/or mint scents, you are going to love this stuff, because wow, the scent is definitely there, but it's not like when you're in the shower washing your hair, it's kind of strong, but then by the time you've rinsed it out, like I'm not walking around smelling like rosemary or mint, if that makes sense. But wow, talk about invigorating. This would be awesome to use like in the morning. It wakes me up. The mint, gives that freshness, and yeah, this stuff, I really like that. Best smelling shampoo. I don't want to say ever or out of all of them, because there's tons of shampoos out there, but for me, yeah, it smells so good. If you enjoyed this video and you are ready to embrace your best self, hair, skin, makeup, clothing, all of it this year, then I hope that you will hit that subscribe button. Come along with me on this journey, my road to 50. Give this video a thumbs up if you found these tips helpful. It really does help the channel and the algorithm. If you give any engagement, thumbs up, leave a comment, leave an emoji, anything, it really helps. It shows YouTube that, hey, people like this video, and hopefully push this video out to more people. So greatly appreciated any kind of, interaction. And I do want to hear from you. What has been your biggest hair challenge? Either as you've aged or just recently, has there been a change? What's your biggest challenge? And I hope to see you back here on Thursday for another video. Thank you so much.